What's up, world? It's your girl, Tamika Georgia Me Harper. Whenever I'm on Clubhouse, I'm looking for Iron Sharpens Iron with my man, Poetic Black and Written in Pain.
As iron sharpens iron, so one man sharpens another.
The story. I thought it was a good story. I just felt like it was parts of the story that lagged a little bit for me.
Your cadence, man, it captivated me.
Me, it's just the sincerity in the piece. You know, I could feel that, and the emotion is always going to win me over when I can feel that it's real. So
it was one of those pieces that, you know, where you're waking people up. You know what I'm saying? Bringing awareness. It was an awareness poem, and I really dug it, and I really dug the message behind it.
Thank y'all very much. I really appreciate it. I appreciate the space.
Are you ready to enter the dojo? Here, iron, sharpeth iron.
Black bodies swinging in the southern breeze. Please inform us the purpose you curse us. This blood you thirst, why do we consistently quench, instinctively clench when we see you? Whether it's a barbecue or street vending, it's you pretending to be concerned. Yet it's your lack of discernment that leaves us riddled with bullets. And you claim your intentions are sincere. Where? The invention of fear is fictitious, but I guess a nigga will always trigger suspicion, not to mention the lynchings. That has yet to be made a hate crime, despite nearly 200 times put up to vote. And you wonder why black people don't vote. Yet you tote this shame with pride. Who are you to decide who live or dies? The lies you mass broadcast has a vast perception on how we're viewed, pursued, without the benefit of the doubt. That's why Oscar Grant got bullets, and Dylan Roof got taken out to Burger King. I guess the evilest people do the kindest things. Or why a lady singing the blues caused a major scene, prompt the FBI to set up frivolous stings. In the pursuit of liberty, justice, y'all know the routine. But it's just us your justice seems to evade. You can't take it when the evil you conjure meets you face to face. What, are you afraid of the fruit you produce? What, is it strange? Do it leave a stain on the fabric you try so hard to maintain? Remove the disdain by way of miseducation and force. No morale to appeal to because it's non-existent. Of course it's deliberate to make you see your crimes. But what happens when we stop singing and get convicted for really doing the crime? Is this the image depicted that scares you shitless? Descriptive memories paints these histories. See them swing. The scent exuding, twisted mouths, eyes protruding. Blood is on your hands. A horrid hue has stained this land. And there will be retribution. Southern trees bear strange fruit. Blood on the leaves and blood at the root. Black bodies swinging in the southern breeze. Strange fruit hanging from the poplar trees. Pastoral scenes of the gallant South. The bulging eyes and a twisted mouth, scent of magnolia sweet and fresh, then the sudden smell of burning flesh. Here is a fruit for the crows to pluck, for the rain to gather, for the wind to suck, for the sun to rot, for the trees to drop. Here is a strange and bitter crop.
The legacy I leave sprayed on project walls like open hydrants in ghetto Julys. What lies in the concrete speaks to me. My legacy, streetlights, power cables, turntables, subway tunnels, crack bundles, alleys I run through. Stay low. That's what bullets from guns do. My legacy, hopping turnstiles, freestyles that made me, biscuits and grandma's gravy. I wrote stories at Miles Davis' tomb, been causing pain since the womb. Inner city pains I consume. I ink the link pain's paradise where tears water pages, burning with sage intentions. Legacy. I'm the extension of the slave's intention. Pain survivalists. Life's for living, thriving for more than surviving this pain. Tells you you're alive in this. Let me empty my art and life's canvas. The failure of the white supremacist, I am this. My legacy is the seeds that bear my name, whose mission is to be pain's ambition, my quest. Suffer so they hurt less. My legacy, written in pain, scorched in your memory. So when you survive the worst, you remember when I die, may I merge with inspiration's energy. Now that's legacy. That was written in pain.
Welcome, 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 welcome back to another episode of Iron Sharpeth Iron. I'm your host, Poetic Black, and that's my brother right there, Mr. Written in Pain. Pain, what it do, bro, man? We had an unplanned mid-season hiatus. You know, it was
Yeah, man.
unplanned.
I feel like since our last show, we done changed presidents.
Nah, get the fuck out of here. Stop it, man. Stop
Done. All right.
Trump was president the last time we had a show, bro.
I don't know. I don't remember. But
yeah, it was unplanned, y'all. It was unplanned, man. You know, things be happening, man. You know what I'm saying? Snow and all this other stuff, man. It was crazy. But it feels good to be back, man. What's been going on with you, bro? How was your week, man?
man, it was all right, man. You know, a lot of things going on behind the scenes, man. But I'm holding my head, man. What? Philly won a Super Bowl, bro.
Philly won the Super Bowl.
That was crazy.
Philly definitely won the Super Bowl, man. And it's Black History Month. It's Black History Month, bro.
Yeah,
I think we was in White History Month, you know what I'm saying, the last time we did a show, man. Now we in Black History Month, man. You know what I'm saying?
Kendrick did his thing.
Yeah, Kendrick did his
thing at the Grammys. Kendrick did his thing at the Super Bowl.
I missed
it's
the
just
Grammys.
Been a thing, man.
I missed that. I didn't see that. It just came like a thief in the night. I didn't even know it was on. So busy and crazy. But the Super Bowl, I saw that. I seen your girl too, Serena Williams, man. She was crip walking. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, that's disgusting. That's disgusting. I don't want to see that, man.
Oh man, yo, man, Serena, bro. Man, she's come a long way, bro. She's come a long way, man. I remember when she used to be black. I mean, my bad. I remember when she used to be of a darker complexion. I remember that.
I don't know what happened to Serena.
I don't know, man. I don't know, man. But it's been crazy, man. The world's been whirling, and things has been going on.
Planes is crashing
all over the place. All over the place, man. Planes is crashing. All types of shit is going down.
Be on that sardine can, B. I'm gonna be on that sardine
ice running up in ice is running up in restaurants and shit. Man, it's crazy out here, man. It's crazy.
Eggs is $15. A lot
Word,
happened
bro.
since the last show, bro.
Nah, eggs been $15.
Niggas can't afford red velvet. You go into the bakery, like, let me get a slice of red velvet. They like $21. I'm like,
Yeah, it
what?
takes eggs. Takes eggs, B. Don't be ordering no custards either, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
I seen them selling single eggs, B. Like 3 egg baggies, B. Yo, look, 3 egg
they
baggies,
selling eggs
$4.
like crack in the
Like
80s,
crack,
bro.
bro. It's crazy,
I
man.
got the browns. I got the brown eggs.
I got
Two
the
for
I
five
got the
was good,
organics. Nobody got that. Nobody got the organics like me.
nigga. I got the cage free joints. I got the free for you. For you, I got the cage free joints.
Shit crazy, man. Shit crazy. I hope it get better before it get worse. But it's good to be here, man. It's good to be here, be around so many dope poets. I can't wait to hear what the people been cooking up, man. I know they've been cooking up some shit since the last time we've been on air. But we
Yeah, we
back
got some
now, man.
Grand Griot announcements we gonna make tonight.
Yes, we got some
Listen, I was
Grand
in
Creole
PIR
announcements.
last night. I was in PIR last night.
Okay.
So I kind of leaked that, the Iron Sharpens Iron family might get a head start on them prompts. They might get the prompts before the streets.
You want to do that? I think it's only right. I think it's only right.
I was feeling, I was like, you know what, for the Iron Sharpens Iron fan, you know what I mean? The motherfuckers that been holding us down,
Mm-hmm. I think it's
we
only
get
right.
them a little. Yeah, we drop, you know what I'm saying? Drop them the prompts early before we put them in the street. Let them get a little, let them start memorizing them stanzas now, because it ain't gonna be no phones, no paper at that Grand Griot.
Yeah, man. Yo, I've been reaching out, man. I've been reaching out to some poets I know. Been reaching out, man. I've been reaching out, and I might have, what I mean, locked down Crow as one of the judges, bro. Uh
Ooh.
yeah, B. Yeah, man. I was talking to Crow the other day, man, and yeah, he got an album release coming up in April. I'm gonna be in the building for that. It's gonna be a live album release. It's gonna be in Brooklyn. I'm showing up to that because I looked at the date. That's the last day of my 5-day vacation I got coming up. So I'm definitely gonna be in the building for that. And yeah, man, I holla at Crow, man, told him something big is about to come to the city, man. Something big about to come in the city, man.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
big. That's big. We locked down Crow. You know what I'm saying? Did you talk to the original Grand Griot?
Oh no. I didn't get a chance to do that. I will do that. I will do that. I
We
will.
gonna line some things up though. It's gonna be a happening. We're gonna talk about it after the intermission. But when we come back from the intermission, we're gonna sit down. We're gonna talk about Grand Griot a little bit. And I think I'm gonna it's gonna be five. It's gonna be five prompts. It's gonna be
5.
5 rounds.
5
And I
rounds.
think I might. I think I might drop. I think we might drop all five tonight.
All right. I'm with that. It's only right, man. It's only right. You know what I'm saying? People when they hit the podcast, everybody else can then hear it. You know what I'm saying? Only right. Bring it home to Iron Sharpeth Iron. Let those prompts get out there now because it's in August, man. So this ain't gonna be like on the app, where you have the luxury of being able to have your home in front of you and reading it or whatever the case may be. This is live. This is Grand Griot live. We taking the stakes up. And yeah, we looking for performances, man. We looking for performers, man. Come on out, man. And who's gonna be that Grand Griot, B? Who's
We
gonna
crowning
be
the Grand Griot of Brooklyn, but make no mistake, you don't gotta be from Brooklyn
you don't
to
gotta
get
be
that.
from Brooklyn to get if you
You could take
wind
that
up,
Grand Griot of Brooklyn back home to where you from and be like,
yeah.
yo, I went to NY and I'm the Grand Griot of Brooklyn.
Straight up, though, that's real bragging rights right there, B. That's real bragging rights. And you come back and defend
Especially if
that
you
title.
come to Brooklyn and leave with that belt, take it home.
That's an
That's
accomplishment.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
accomplishments right there, man.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
accomplishment. It's gonna be
And it's
crazy, man.
making Brooklyn look bad. You might want to make
Nah,
Brooklyn look
B.
bad. You
Nah,
wouldn't be able to
bro.
do that in the Bronx,
You know,
but in Brooklyn,
we
you
we
might can
we
pull
going
it
to the
off.
Bronx too. We gonna get a Grand Griot for every borough, and you know what I'm saying. Come out for this Brooklyn Grand Griot, And you know what I'm saying? Come get that title, man. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna talk about the prize money, and we're gonna be talking
The
about
prize money, the prize money's 1,000.
it's gonna be a
Put it up.
rack.
Let me just. It's gonna be a rack, man.
It's gonna be a
Plus
rack.
that Grand Griot title. You feel me?
Plus the title. And you know how we do with the belts anyway. We upgrade every time we get a new belt. So
And this is live. This is live.
this
You
is
know we ain't
live,
coming
B.
slacking with that belt.
Facts. You gonna get that belt that night. You know what I'm saying?
You'll
Presented
get
to
the
you.
bread that night.
That night.
We don't do layaway plans over here in the compo.
You know, it's going down, B. It's going down. I can't wait, man. I can't wait. But I know the people are getting anxious. I know people want to spit. I know there's a lot of new shit that was written since the last time we was live on air. So I'm ready to get to it, bro. If you ready, I'm ready.
All right. Y'all know damn what? We closed the mic at 11:30, right?
11:30 promptly. Your boy
All right,
got
so
no
we closed
work
the
in the
mic at
morning.
11:30. We take an intermission at 10:30.
10:30.
Right now, we about to open this mic up and get into it.
All right. Who the first person we got coming to the stage? Put that iron in the chat
First,
if you want to spit it. It's your first time here
if
and you
you
want to
want
give
to
the
get on the
stage.
mic, put that iron in the chat. If you come up here with some Grand Griot questions, listen, we're gonna open up this Grand Griot thing after the intermission, and then if y'all got questions, we could deal with that real quick. But it's gonna be some flyers put out. We're gonna put the information in the streets because this is gonna be a happening. It's gonna be a happening.
Indeed. 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 Once they get the prompts, they can get to writing. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to memorize your pieces, man. You got to work on your performance and all that. So, yeah, man. Let them get them. Let them get them prompts, and then, yeah, it's going down. We're gonna give y'all all the information after the intermission. So, with that being said, who we got on the mic first?
First on the mic is the man of 1,000 words, Grumpy
Only
Knuckles.
could be Grumpy Knuckles. Let's go, Grump. Bring Grumpy on up to the stage. What it do, Grumpy?
What it do? What it do? What's happening? What's
Don't be
happening, man? I
grumpy.
love
Knuckle up.
just whenever you have to. Just whenever you have to. Listen, y'all my East Coast brothers, man. Like, I love to bring the West Coast swing to it,
Ah,
man. What's crazy is I it took me like 5 years to figure out which one was who. Like I couldn't I could I couldn't figure out which
Here
one was
we go.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Nah, I love y'all, man. And I love everybody below as well. But let's get to
I'm written in pain, Grumpy. All right, just so we clear for the rest of the show.
it.
and I'm
Salt and
poetic
pepper. I
black.
know. I know. I got it. I got it. I got it. Nah, I love it. I love it. All right, here we go. You take the cold fuel, the soul tools of your nourishment into yourself that radiates it, ingratiates it to the liking of what heats inside of you, melting or melding the pride of you. I can view the bold moves that melt the liquid lipids but meld the concrete soul cues. It's a Faraday. I told you that the old you has been irradiated on micro gradients, remaining radiant even though the waves were short enough to drown you, yet found you in a riptide to take the low through the inside waters. It's a cold view. The pressure in this submersion, but the emergence from the drain teared away out this Faraday, knowing that surviving what happens inside gives way, and my understanding standing to know truly that this lattice of this internal tempest that went left with a whole boot on my neck until the door swung and the Lord brung me through. No, you through. Door swung and the Lord brung me through the drain to outside, and now eyes can see that I was supposed to feel protected from what was outside while it was outlined. The O, D. Yeah, that's two for those that don't know French in this Faraday. Dare I say, I told you. You take that cold fuel and bring it back, make it work. Those soul tools of your nourishment into yourself that radiates it have nothing, and I mean nothing, to do with me. Don't be grumpy. Just knuckle up when you have.
Shit like that, shit like that, shit like that, shit like that, shit like that.
Wow, Grumpy. Wow, very, very intricate writing. And I love the pacing. I love the pacing of this piece. You know, it felt intimate. You know, I thought you did a great job. But dope writing, man. Dope writing. Payne, what you thought about this joint?
Grumpy, I see you over there flexing the vocab, man. Don't come in here with your thesaurus
Yeah,
words,
yeah.
bruh. I see you, man, trying to show off. You about to take the SAT, my nigga?
Yo, I got like 1570 on it, man. So
Yeah,
let me live.
you know what I'm
Let me
saying?
live,
Oh,
Tay. Let me live,
I was
Tay.
waiting
Let me
for you to throw in the
live.
French and all that. And that's it, this dude. Um, yeah, you know the thing was though, Grumpy. This is a new piece, right? You just wrote this.
No, I reworked it. So I wrote it like maybe like a couple of months ago, but I reworked it because I was in a room. I think I was in Russ's room, and I was like, nah, this don't it don't it don't sound right. So I reworked it. But yeah, so to me, yeah, it's kind of new. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it was having that vibe because I was having a hard time catching the flow of the piece, and I thought it was because it was new and you just hadn't really found your footing in this piece yet, as far as the cadence was concerned. It was breaking the spell. Sometimes I get into it, then you was like, so I was like, well, maybe he feeling his way through the piece itself.
No, it wasn't like that. It was a rework, you know.
I
Um,
got you.
you know, yeah, one of the things that like I love about this space, and one thing I love about you two brothers, first of all, I just love that y'all are brothers, and that makes me so very happy. But one of the things I love about you brothers is like, man, I literally sometimes, man, I can sit in the group and I just like I be listening and like I write a lot. I do write a lot, but sometimes I revisit the things that I wrote, and then I'm like, yo, man, I could rework this because of what bro said. You know what I mean? Like, and
Mm.
it's like, and that's kind of how this piece came about. Like, I literally I wrote this piece about like 2 months ago, but I was like, nah, it could be a little bit better, and I could perform it better.
Yeah, yeah. Nonetheless, though, I appreciate you, Grumpy. You know we always appreciate you coming through here, sharing your shit with us, man.
Love you, brothers, man. Hey, let's bring everybody else to the stage. I can't wait to hear it, man. Love y'all, man.
Most
Yes,
definitely
sir.
love you
Yes, sir,
too, King.
Grumpy.
Let's go. Who we got next on the mic?
Oh man. All right. Next on the mic is I say.
Shay, let's bring him up to the stage. What it do?
Peace, 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 peace.
Peace, peace, King. What's good with you, man?
You got it. Uh, yeah, man. But I'm loving y'all format, man. It take me back to feel like I'm listening to the radio. I'm loving what y'all
Appreciate you,
doing,
King.
man. It's
Appreciate you,
right up
brother.
my alley. Uh, I think that I'm torn with what pieces I want to do, so I'm just gonna scroll and see what it do. All right. I want to dedicate this one to uh, the most honorable El Hajj El Malik Shabazz. Rest in power. Rest in power. Rest in power. Thank you. Complacency is commonplace amongst the herd of willing sheep, with eyes wide open yet blind to themselves, minds shut while fast asleep. The larger body dies most agonized, desperately reaching for the skies, head in the clouds, looking for pies in the sky. They remain aloof, deaf, numb, blind, to the wake of the terror they left behind in the promised land. And focused momentum of denial, unrepentant, they enthusiastically press headlong into the suicide, the justified, inevitable sun. This wild and tamed appendage eye inevitably dissolves into the one. Here it is, enter the destroyer, saying, it don't come with vain observation or obsessive conversation. Spirit and soul moves through the I and I, the all in all. So behold, let the story unfold and the transformation. Many spectate, so I expect hate. Breathing now, equalize. I see from equal eyes. Small black bodies hanging from trees. Babies cut from the stomachs of their mothers. Skulls crushed underfoot. Torn placentas and bloody boots. In the dank atmosphere with no summer breeze to erase the stench of the corpses rotting in the air. This is the legacy we share. This is why they stop and stare, wondering how and why in the hell we are still here with no fear. Even though they mock and jeer, still the object of their fear, still the object of their cheers. Run, nigga, run. All these motherfucking butt busting years. Deep in their hearts is where their insecurity starts, preoccupied with black balls. Pause. No calls for alarm. Their disguised smiles, lies cannot hide the thinly veiled pride. Our humanity denied, our godhood deprived. We still see with the first eye and eye. Our ascent cannot be stopped. These demonic agents of malevolence play their parts, hearts dark. I've survived, now I thrive. Their ruminations become an endless supply, fuel as they breathe and drool outright cruel hatred and envy, jealousy. I love it in the most intense and intimate way. Above it, out in public, intimidated by the presence, the essence, the stand reflects the reverence, maliciousness, miscellaneous embellishments amounting to decadence, inflated pride. Cannot hide, we know who you are, not to be denied. Truth incarnate is I and I. Babylonian, barbarian, bow down. Honor the crown. Vibrance resounds. Lineage astounds. Out of your bounds, out of your bounds. Lacking soul, preoccupied with control. The seasons have shifted, and you do behold generations of old holding scrolls. This place is show enough whole. Let me take off my shoes. For the crews of yous who choose to accuse, I'm standing 10 toes down. Vanity, hubris, haughty conceit have all conspired to make me complete. You can't compete. We're the hunters. Come true, come to a theater near you. They are insecure and deeply afraid, inextricably entrenched in a charade with a debt that cannot be paid only in blood. My mind is free. This entire time, my first eye can see and feel. Don't think, feel. Thousands watching me, clocking me. You know you, and I know me. Your fixation.
Shit like that, shit like that, shit like that, shit like that, shit like that.
Wow. Wow, my brother. Ashe. What's the name of this piece?
It's called Emperor Black Lotus.
Emperor Black Lotus. Wow, man. This is a powerful piece, man. This is a powerful piece. I love the fact of the matter of factness, the bluntness, the militant, delivery with this. And it was, for me, it was reminiscent of the spook who sat by the door. Recently, I just listened to that audio book. The backdrop of the background music you have with this, I thought it really complemented, the sentiment of this piece, man. This is powerful, man. This is powerful. A remembrance. The one part you said, uh, the placentas and bloody boots. Very descriptive, man, of the carnage, the anguish, the the hate that we've experienced in this country. Wow. This was a powerful piece, my brother. Payne, what you thought about it?
Ashe, you said you dedicated this piece to Malcolm.
Yeah, yesterday was his transition
Mm-hmm.
in his 50, right? Just like
Indeed,
that.
indeed. I thought the music you selected to go with this piece, I thought it was excellent. This put me in the mind of I don't know if you ever seen a movie called Do the Right Thing. There's a scene in Do the Right Thing. Samuel Jackson's playing the DJ. He's Senor Love Doctor, and he does this like piece where he's like giving homage to all of the great musicians in Black culture. And this it kind of put me in that vibe. That it like, kind of riled up the emotions a little bit. I really thought you did a good job with your cadence, and I thought the music was an excellent touch to this piece, man. I appreciate you sharing this.
I appreciate the space, man, and the feedback for sure. And I can't take credit for the sounds. It's Black Folk Focus. I put it in the chat if y'all want it. It's a tough album too, bro. It's real good. So thank you.
Most definitely, King.
Thank
Definitely
you,
look
brother.
forward to hearing you more of your work. Definitely. Don't be a stranger.
Appreciation, bro.
Definitely. All right, Payne. We got time for maybe two more. Your pacing is on point
You
tonight,
moving, huh?
bro. Your pacing is
You
on
moving.
point,
You
man.
moving. It's been a minute.
Like
It's been a
it's
minute.
like riding a bike. You know what I mean? It's like it never left.
Plus, I'm focused. You know
You
what I'm saying? I'm
focus for
putting it in
real,
the
bro.
air.
I
Yeah.
noticed something, B. Like usually, man, I would have to go in and edit, after I do the piece, after I do my intro piece. You usually take about at least 38 seconds. You know what I'm saying? You know, and tonight, man, you was on point, bro. Yo, I looked at it, I was anticipating. I was like, yeah, I know I gotta edit this part, man. You was off mic. I was like, yo, wow, man. It's a new leaf.
This guy, man. You give a nigga a rope, they're gonna try to be a cowboy. Next on the mic. Next on the mic is Drip of All Trades.
Let's go. What's going on? What's going on with you?
Man, what's good, fam?
Ain't nothing, man. Chilling, man. How you been, brother?
I've been real good, man. I've been in a real good headspace, bro. So yeah, man, I've been feeling great.
That's good, man. What you got for the people tonight?
I got this piece called Letter to My Father.
Ooh, loving the title. Letter to my father. You got the stage, my brother.
Hey, Pop. I'm writing you this letter because there are some things that I really need to get off of my chest. I need you to explain the complete mindset of a man that has no problem putting his kids through the stress of feeling like their father is missing, all because of the fact that a condom broke and responsibility is now existing. I need to know why you felt like it was okay to deny me to my face. Do you remember? I was 7 years old and I asked you if you were my father. And with no fucking hesitation, you looked at me with eyes that looked just like mine, opened your mouth and said no, followed by, but I am your friend though. You were really comfortable with that bullshit falling out the hole in your face. You really made the attempt to substitute a 7 year old's feelings of being neglected by a man who is biblically supposed to be respected with your own perverse version of happiness because you made the decision that being my motherfucking friend would somehow equate for the years lost. I was 7 years old when you said that to me. And you had the audacity to wonder why my trust is all fucked up. I need to know why at the age of 14 you reached out to me on that special Sunday in the summertime. Father's Day. You called me on Father's Day. You called me on a day set aside for real men that take care of their kids. And for me, a single mother that had to play the dual role, you picked that day to call me. And at the exact moment, I was slicing my mother's Happy Father's Day cake because I had to honor her position. She did the best she could without you, which is why I am proof a woman can raise a man. I made it, and I made it without you. I also need to know why I had a sister that lived a few blocks from me, but we did not know we until later on in time where she noticed me. Then me and she decided to become we because of plans to introduce our pelvis in between sheets. Why were you keeping unnecessary secrets? Secrets that could have drastically changed the quality of life of your oldest seeds. Just imagine what could have happened if the object of my sexual attraction did not have so many distractions, giving her mother time to really look at me and, like any other black woman, start asking, boy, who your people? What's your mama name? Showing me a pic asking, is this bitch your father? I just need to know. I need to know why you felt like it was okay for you to ask for another opportunity to be in my life after all the hard work was completed by the woman you abandoned. Well, let me make something clear before we go any further. I don't mind getting to know you, but I'm too old to be looking for a father. Besides, we're just friends anyway, right? So, as your friend, I accepted your invitation to your space, knowing that your number one priority would never be me due to your passion for the glass gas station vase with the fake rose in it. Using all of your income to stuff Brillo and a white rock in one end of it. Peeping out the blinds looking for something to see, but can't see that this shit got your mind bullshitting. I can't even light this raggedy ass stove to make me some noodles because the 25 lighters on your dresser had all the fluid missing. I need to know why you chose to die the way that you did. The scene seemed like it came directly from a low budget movie. Pipes and paraphernalia was all over while you was in your chair slumped over with your eyes all gloomy, your wallet laying empty on the door, on the floor, because the whore you chose to open the door for and share your shit with didn't hesitate to take your last $5.62 as soon as you took that hit and your life said, I quit. This is what you chose over me, and I just want to know why. But an answer I would never receive because you're gone. So I'm pissed at the fact that just like you, I allowed too much time to pass. And now that you've passed, the chances have passed for me to alleviate the anger I have towards you, Daz. So I'm forced to live in a what if state of mind. But in the midst of that wonder, I can truly guarantee that I will be the man that my mother raised me to be. True example to my son of what manhood should be, determined not to be a father like you, but I will raise a son like me. So I guess in reality, I truly owe you a thank you for showing me everything that I shouldn't be. And that's that drip.
Shit like that, shit like that, shit like that, shit like that, shit like that.
Down the Mongo. Wow, man. Wow. Wow. This right here, man. First, I want to applaud you to even be able to be this vulnerable, to get this piece off. I know this piece came from a real place. The delivery of it in itself, it really reeked with passion and vulnerability, man. And the storytelling, getting your point across in this piece, man. You did a phenomenal job. I felt this, man. This anger, the anguish. I felt it. I felt it. And I felt the love there too. And wow, man, this is a powerful piece, Drip. This was a powerful piece, man. And
Thank you.
I thought you really nailed it on the delivery. You really nailed it, in making us feel, where this came from. Great job, King. Payne, what you thought about this?
Black, you have a job, I have a job, okay? We got different jobs, okay? All right. Brother, listen, man. I enjoyed the pacing of this piece. I thought, excuse me, I thought the storytelling, the way that you layered the the storytelling aspect, it really was captivating. It kept my attention the whole time. I thought you did a great job of being passionate and showing emotion without doing a lot of different things with your voice. Like you didn't yell or like your voice didn't get shaky, but you could still sense and feel the emotion, the emotional intensity that you had. The emotional intensity you had with this piece, and I dug that, man, and I felt it, man, and I appreciate you for sharing that with us.
Wow, thank you. I truly, truly appreciate that, man.
Yeah, man.
Yes, sir, man. Please, man, please, don't be a stranger around here, man. I really appreciate you, man, and I like your work, man. I've been hearing you around the spaces, man, and I appreciate you.
And no doubt, man, no doubt. I'm definitely a fan of yours, man. So I appreciate you allowing me into your space, man. This felt pretty good.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. The pleasure's mine.
All right, we probably got time for one more. Yeah, we got time for one more before intermission. Who else we got on the mic?
Next on the Russ Dip. Yeah, it was supposed to be Russ. Russ Dip. So being that Russ is here. Next on the mic is the good doctor, Russ
You're
Livingston. Let's
blind,
get it.
man. You're blind. Throw the glasses on.
It was the PTR that threw me off. It was the PTR.
Yeah. I got it. My phone died. Hey, gentlemen.
What's going on, Russ?
What's going on, Russ?
You know, I'm I'm enthused in spite of everything. That's where I'm at. I, I just came from Rebirth Brass Band, and before that, another gig.
All right.
Local singer who's gonna go. You know, I think she's going places. So
Okay.
you can always see that stuff on my Insta.
Yeah. I saw you live. I saw you go live earlier, Russ. Man, I keep
Uh,
my thumb on what's
Y'all be
going on in
jamming,
Boston.
man. It be jamming, man. Boston. He said Boston.
yeah, we have a vibrant music scene, surprisingly. Have I done any of my pieces regarding working in the correctional system yet with you guys?
Not that I can recall. I
No,
maybe one. I
no.
do recall one.
All right. Was it called disorientation?
I don't think so.
All right, let's go there then. Only can I stay awake? 2-day orientation under fluorescein drop ceiling. They're telling us to show proper attitude, appearance, forget the third. I would have said awareness or acknowledgement of the humanity of inmates. Wouldn't you smuggle K2 too if you had nothing left to do but wait in locked cell, a blanket or two, maybe a book, a pencil nub, alone with consequence, conscience, affliction, or the unerring entrapment of self? The thing is, their pain must have been unbearable. Even before the commission of crimes, these increasingly desperate spasms, cruelly failing to bring relief, falling further into consequence. The heaviness of a heparin heaven and blood leached of spirit, so thinned do they even know they're bleeding out. They just stop clotting. Bloodless bodies in orange jumpsuits, ruthless, and AirSat's treatment is useless. The youth can't bear the truth. That's when K2 is toothsome. It's not that I'm not for closing the door to bad medicine. It's just that compassion is nowhere to be found in this house of sorrow. You say you want security. Instead of locking brothers in boxes, try humane pain mitigation. Meanwhile, 2-day orientation, how to set up direct deposit. Some get the balm of blood money and some do not. Some get ritualized human relations. Baby, I'm an HR star. Protocols for emotional evacuation with a payday for the well behaved, and some get iron bars. Some get to advance with proper attitude, appearance, and oh, yes, attendance is the third, and some are thrown to the wolves they made in their own beds. Serendipitous, which of us gets to sit under fluorescein drop ceiling and we sign up? This security is social. If you can jail your emotion, you'll be up for promotion. And serendipitous, which of us is induced to surrender identity, sheared from the tenderness of centuries, until they say Stockholm was meant to be? If I were HR, I would start with the part that parses how we're all behind bars. No daylight between visitors and prisoners. I'd teach the art of guarding the heart just safe enough to feel brotherly love. I'd say start with love, manifest love. There is no them, it's just us. Be love amongst beloveds and peace.
Shit like that, shit like that, shit like that, shit like that.
Oh man, this is right on point. This is right on point, Russ.
I think so.
The way you manage to really dig out the core problem of our judicial system.
Mm-mm.
You know, they say rehabilitate. You first have to be habilitated before you can get rehabilitated.
Okay, say that.
You know, and it's a joke. It's really a scam and a scheme to get money. you know, human trafficking, if you will. But you were so on point with so many things in this piece and how, this system is more geared towards, debilitating people or getting people, not ready for society, but really just, cashing in on human suffering. And I thought you did a great job with this, Russ. I thought you did a great job of pointing out key things, man. And
Well, mm.
yeah, go ahead.
Well, no, listen, I appreciate everything you're saying. I wouldn't have taken this job. So I'm supervising and teaching and supervising the mental health professionals within a large correctional system,
Mm,
multiple correctional facilities. I wouldn't have taken the job if it was a for-profit environment. There's problems in the whole concept of corrections, uh, but this is nonprofit. It's the boss is an elected official, a sheriff in a very blue state, Massachusetts.
mm,
And when I sat with him interviewing for the job, I said, "Listen, check my socials. I'm a social activist, and I'm going to be bringing that." And he's like, "Yeah, man, come work here, please."
mm,
So, so it's fraught, and it's different than the for-profit environment.
definitely. But yeah, great job though, Russ. Great job, man. Great job, man. This is a powerful piece, man. Powerful
Appreciate
piece.
that.
Payne, what you thought about it?
Man, this piece was like a peek hole into a whole system. And even somebody who's unaware of any of this, listening to this piece, you raise an awareness about our so-called correctional system. And it's just like, man, you never know where poet is placed. It's
Mm.
like a Mission Impossible team. It's like, yeah, it's a poet. You put you know place the poet somewhere where
Uh,
they're gonna blow the horn about some
uh,
things going on, man. It's like Fight
uh,
Club, man. So I really appreciate I really appreciate it, man. And I'm always a fan of your rhyme scheme, the way you stick words together. When you was like,
uh.
I'm paraphrasing, when you said something like, "Wouldn't you smuggle K2 too?" I thought that was dope. And you said,
Yeah,
"I'm a, I'm a HR star." I thought that was slick. Appreciate you, bro.
yeah, man. Thanks, guys. I really appreciate it.
Most definitely. All right. I think it's
It's
time for
that time.
intermission. I think it's time. We got any
It's that
announcements?
time. That time.
Hit the announcements first.
Yeah, I got an announcement. Unless a meteorite strikes the Earth, or tomorrow is the rapture, we will be doing how many mics tomorrow? 7 p.m. Eastern
listen,
Standard Time.
listen. Don't 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 count no eggs before they hatch. You know what I'm
Oh, here we
saying?
go. Here we go.
You said hella hot water before. You know what I'm saying? Lay it on them easy now. No high expectations.
You know what? I'm gonna say this real quick. Shout out to Joe Buttons. Shout out to Charlemagne the God. I don't know how y'all do it, man. But shout out to y'all, man. To the goats of this. Now I don't got no announcements then, man. I'm gonna be
No,
quiet because
no, no. I'm
obviously I don't know
saying
what's
God
going on.
willing. Say inshallah. God willing. We'll be doing Jedi mind tricks tomorrow. If all goes well, you
Oh,
know.
man, boy, oh boy. The album is called Servants in Heaven, Kings in Hell. If you want to maybe stop by tomorrow, Perhaps we'll be there.
The album is an
7 p.m.
earful. It's definitely an earful. You wanna, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Let's get it.
Yeah, you won't have the pleasure listening to it for 3 weeks like me, but you could, you got most of the day tomorrow to get through it. When we come back from this intermission, we're gonna talk all things Grand Griot, and I'm gonna ask Black if he paid that mic insurance.
Oh,
It's Iron
indeed.
Sharpeth Iron. Be right back.
He said miracles are more spiritual than religion. Given the circumstances, his stance on the latter was based on trial and error. The terror of becoming a heathen left him believing that miracles was for saints and sages, stages he could never reach. It's a shame. They don't preach for the righteous no more. Just religious relics with impetuous rhetoric, passing judgment and ridicule. What would Jesus do? If the sin was minuscule, is it that crucial to browbeat, backbite, and persecute? All the while, hands up in praise. Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day. Are long gone. They're reading from a new Psalms, palms clenched, tight-fisted, twisted theories disguised in testimonies. They take more than they give. Get yours in the hereafter, but pay no mind to how they live. He said miracles are more spiritual than religion. Given the pastor's views, his late dues was due to his lack of conviction. Children out of wedlock and shacking up. I guess the eviction was God's decision. And who are we to intervene? The righteous don't convene with sinners, nor do losers relate to winners. So repent for your transgressions and count your blessing. Oh, now it's received. You want him to believe he's less than you, so be less is what you really mean when you say God bless you. I tell you, they don't preach for the righteous no more. They just teach, believe more, no less. Do wrong, just confess, and everyone's a prophet now. Ordained and sanctified. But can someone explain how slavery in the sight of God is justified? What's holy about that? You can't see the holes in that? They stole your folklore and exploit your culture, deface the remnants, then assume its image. What's more wicked than this? The pot calling the kettle black, this sick sadistic twist on facts, these scars attached to our backs, the indelible sounds of laughter from massa when these preachers dig ditches from pulpits, preaching promises of deliverance, rivers filled with milk and honey, as long as their pockets are filled with bills of money. I guess God looks out for fools and dummies. I tell you, miracles are more spiritual than religion. Your direction has been shifted, lifted from your homeland, principles deleted, pants sagging, demeanor demeaning a people defeated, demanding freedom, but confined to your vices. Sold the ingredients to your demise at discount prices. Lifeless shells confused and divided, disenfranchised and misguided. The most emulated, the least venerated. The biggest consumers, yet the smallest producers. I tell you, miracles are more spiritual than religion.
Shit like that, shit like that, shit like that, shit like that, shit like that.
What I desired was a queen by my side, upright and correct to reflect this that we were doing, pursuing. She just didn't have the will or the crown, the throne. Shoe too big to feel crazy. I know because of her, every woman ain't a lady, and every lady ain't royal. His will wilts. She didn't really water the interest, the investment, the time spent, garnished low interest. He deposited his love transparent to show intent, but he couldn't bank on her stability. Often you will find a person's true value was only calculated in their mind. Women, boy, will sell you a lemon, tell you it's a pear. After a few good nuts, they go bananas, especially if it's some sprouts y'all raising and you leave. They wine. It's all sour grapes. Behind every successful man is a strong woman. Sometimes it be the wrong woman. Good pussy done fucked a lot of brothers. I said, pussy, good pussy done fucked a lot of brothers. What's bad, she knew. It was fool's gold when she sold it to you. I swear it feels real when you hold it, but it's worthless pretending to have purpose under the surface hollow. Everything that glitters ain't gold. Some of them just came off a pole. Get me? All dust don't come from pixies. Some just been on the shelf. Yeah. Few dudes take her down to pound a few rounds, but she told you she had a crown. So you poured water on her seeds, but ain't nothing worth growing in that ground. You just making mud. Love is give and take. Some are just take as you give. Sometimes the rapping be better than the gift. Sometimes actions are not as loud as the words be. Some shit just look better in the window. Some women, infomercials. Just damn you. Not even a shampoo when they hurt you. And that wasn't the deal. You thought you was getting a new and improved, but look what it cost you to fix everything. I mean, to fix something, you got to know it's broken. And when you look in the mirror, my sister, you got to remember the prime factor. All that shit you looking at is backwards. That was really pain.
Shit like that, shit like that, shit like that, shit like that, shit like that.
Okay. We back in the mission. And you said we gonna reveal some things, are we not?
Indeed, we are. So this year we're doing the Grand Griot live. As we announced earlier, we are going to do it in New York. It will be in Brooklyn. The
Brooklyn.
grand prize will be the grand prize will be $1,000 and the Grand Griot title of being Grand Griot of Brooklyn. Um, so we're looking for really about 20 to 25 poets. There is going to be a registration fee of $100, and you know this is something that we came here to try to do. We kind of was trying to lay the steps to make this a palpable thing. So this is it. Um, I don't know, Black. You wanted to say something before I release the prompts?
Yeah. So like Payne said, the registration will be $100. This is not your just regular degular slam. Uh, you know, this is the Grand Griot competition. And we trying to make this the platform. We want to keep on increasing it. We're firm believers that poets should get recognized for the work that they do. And we're trying to create something, something tangible that can be recognized, in the culture and not just in New York, all over the place, because the Grand Griot is a mobile thing. We started on the app, and now this is the first attempt to making it something that we already made it tangible with the titles, but this would be something that would be hands-on, live, in person. The people that's been coming out to Iron Sharpeth Iron, getting coaching and pointers on how to make their performance better, how to write tighter poems and things of that nature. Being a performance artist, bringing it to the stage. That's the goal here at Iron Sharpeth Iron. We try to prepare artists to get to the stage. Is a beautiful thing to write poetry, to read poetry, but we trying to get this door open for our genre to really expand, and poets really, getting the recognition that they deserve for our art form. So this is our way and our contribution in doing it. But it takes resources. As you guys know, we've been doing this competition. This will be the third one. It'll be the third annual. We did two annual out of pocket. We never asked anybody for a dime. We did out of pocket because we believe in what we do. And this one is a little bit more comprehensive as opposed to just an online app. This is big. We gotta get venues, what I'm saying, catering, things of that nature. So it's a lot that goes behind the scenes. So, we only want participants that's really serious about this art form and really trying to make their mark in this culture. So the $100 registration fee, me personally, I think is too less. I've been in competitions, where poets paid $300 to get in, but that was, that was a bigger slam. $10,000 was the prize, but $100 for $1,000 slam is really typical. Is really what you're seeing nowadays. It's typical. But it's not about the actual the money or per se, but about that Grand Griot title, because the things you're gonna have to do to win this championship is dedication, resilience, focus, and you're gonna have to put your best foot forward. And we think a lot of you guys are ready for that. So we doing the first one in Brooklyn, and we trying to make it grander the better. What I'm saying? We trying to pack the house. We're still in the process of booking the venue, trying to get the venue, but we do need an idea of how many people is going to attend. So we putting that registration fee out now. So you put you put your registration in. Once your registration is in, you'll get confirmation that you're in the slam. And yeah, man, we gonna make this one really big. This one's gonna be a big one. So yeah, I can't wait. Pain. Without any further ado, let us release the prompts.
All right. This is pretty much a combination of prompts from season one, season two of the Grand Griot. Of course, the difference being that, of course, all the rounds will be taking place in one night, and we expect you to commit your poems to memory. So the prompts are as follows. Prompt number one. This won't be the order of the prompts per se. I'm just, just saying them randomly. But prompt number one is make a word. Um, Basically, create a word, and in the poem, define said word. Uh, Write from the perspective of a revolutionary. So this poem will be from a perspective of any revolutionary of your choosing, dead or alive. That'll be up to you, but we're expecting you to um, capture the essence of this revolutionary in your piece. The third prompt is the art of seduction. This will be kind of also kind of like a crowd participation round where we will ask the audience if they felt seduced by your poem. So your poem is basically, the premise of your poem is basically to seduce, the audience with your piece. Uh, the fourth prompt is a letter to God, which is pretty self-explanatory. This piece is basically you having some communication with God, the Most High, or whoever it is you believe in. And if you don't believe in such things, then your poem could kind of express why that is. And the last round would be the Grand Griot poem, which is why you are Brooklyn's Grand Griot. And I think I specified this before, but I'm gonna just say again, you don't have to be from Brooklyn or New York to come and snatch that title. Anybody from anywhere could come and claim Grand Griot of Brooklyn. But that fifth prompt, which will be the last prompt, regardless of the order of the prompts, that will be the last prompt. Why are you Brooklyn's Grand Griot? And somebody gonna leave with $1,000 in that belt.
Yeah. It's gonna be surreal, man. It's gonna be an impactful night. Now we chose these prompts because throughout the Grand Griots, these are the prompts that really produce some of the greatest pieces of work, from the contestants. So we think that these prompts will bring the best out of, the people that's entering to the live competition. Now, just bear in mind, with the live one, bring all of your tools, the things that you do off, like on the app, to bring life to your poem. You're gonna be doing live. So like coming from me, I slam a lot, and one thing I do when I'm preparing for a slam, you know, writing the pieces is always the easiest part. Writing the pieces. I usually take, if I got some time to prepare for the slam, I usually take 30 days and I'll write the pieces. After I write the pieces, I know this is not typical for everybody, but I kind of memorize as I write. So memorizing the pieces is not really a thing for me either. But what is personifying the piece in performance. Working on the performance. That's why I spend the most time, trying to perfect is the performance. Making sure my voice is elevated, make sure I'm very audible, making sure that my choreography, the things I'm gonna do while I'm saying certain things, is on point. Whereas it seems like it's natural as opposed to being forced or rehearsed. But your performance, is what you really want to work on. And I'm excited, man. I'm excited to see what the people is gonna bring. I know Brooklyn is gonna be up in a frenzy. The poets that's out here, a chance to come, claim something for the city. But I know a lot of dope poets outside of Brooklyn, and once the word gets out, man, it's anybody's game. So yeah, man, y'all got the prompts. People out in podcast land, you guys got the prompts, and in the coming episodes of Iron Sharpeth Iron, we'll be releasing more details. We'll give you the email where you can, once we open up registrations. Registration is not open as of yet, but we will be opening registration in about a week or two. So we'll have the email where you can show your interest in the Grand Griot and where to send your registration. And yeah, man, it's going down. Grand Griot Live, baby.
All right. So now that that's out the way, we got one more order of business.
Okay.
Because I know we've been off for a minute. We had the hiatus and all that. So I needed to know, did you pay the mic insurance?
Listen, one thing about insurance, man, whether you drive your car or not, you still got to pay that bill. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
So whether we in the whip or
All right.
not, we got to be covered, man. The maintenance of the building has to be taken care of. The insurance is paid. Let's bring the queen on up to the stage, Kim Brella. Let's go, man.
Peace, peace. How art thou? What's up, my brothers?
Peace, queen. What's good? What's
Umbrella, what's
good?
going on?
Good. I feel like I haven't spoken to y'all in like ages. My goodness. Happy New Year and all that good stuff.
Yeah, happy New Year's. You know what I'm saying? New president, new Super Bowl champs, everything. Stuff been going on.
And I love what y'all about to do with this Grand Griot, man. This is so dope, man. Oh, that's gonna be, man. I can't wait to get into that. That is gonna be amazing. Congrats to you, Poetic Black. I came through to the work. I was a little late and I couldn't stay the whole time, but congrats to you on that. Love that.
Oh, thank you
But I
so
love what
much,
y'all got
Queen.
going on. Love what y'all got going on.
Appreciate you, Queen. Appreciate you. Now,
Thank you,
the
Umbrella.
insurance is paid. You can do what you do best and melt the mic.
All right, here we go. I wonder if you can trust me with your solitude as the station of your muse exchanges clues and hues, notes and tunes. Sound and lyrics bloom, sending and receiving messages that electromagnetically wave into the frequency of your transmission. And I'll be your radio. Play me, listen, blend in wherever you please, on or off key, off the hem at 73 BPM, part your lips and the waters of your worries, and then be free. Let it dive from your larynx to tongue, in the shower, in the car, wherever you are. Because, see, you know the words, and the words, they know your secrets, your moments, and your memories. And sometimes it's okay to just close your eyes and pretend to be the artist. And your part is coming, so own it. Every ad lib, every riff gives you something from your eyes down to your spine. And in real time, you become some kind of accolade to everything that I play because it just feels so good to be heard, seen, understood. Like the musical hood was popped, composed, and written just for you. And the more you sing, the freer you breathe. The more you sing, the freer you breathe. And it's like capturing calm in a frame entitled Peace, Be Still. Like a moment in view from Lawrence Hill, nothing even matters. When I'm your apparatus, appointed to carry you through your moments, old and new. I'll be your radio, playing anything you want me to. In peace.
Shit like that, shit like that, shit like that, shit like that.
Dom DeMarco, Dom DeMarco.
Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Thank you.
An ode to music, but something more. Like this is the type of peace. This is the type of peace that, a brother, what he yearns for. Is a certain it's certain subtleties in your pieces, like a dog whistle. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, wow,
Hmm.
man. You throwing game out there, but at the same time, man, it's very inspirational. This was fire, man. This was fire. And the the I want to say love, but it's something more than that, man. companionship. You know, the things you
Mm-hmm.
look for in companionship is real, man. And what we're all looking for is peace. We want to find peace in one another. And to liken that with the music was dope. This was fire. This was fire, Kim, brother. Payne, what you thought about it?
Thank you.
Your delivery of this piece is what I really because I know you for really being beast mode. And your delivery your delivery was the perfect matrimony for this piece. It really, really set the tone early in this piece. And I was like, it was like Black said, it was very like it was more than music. And the piece almost felt like it had a harmony to it, even though it was no music involved. And I think your cadence and your delivery had a lot to do with that. I really appreciate it. That's when you're dealing with a pro. See, when you know how to fine tune your delivery to the piece. You know what I'm saying? It's
Thank
levels
you.
to this, Kimbrella. It's levels to this. I
Thank
appreciate it. I
you.
appreciate it.
Thank you. I appreciate that. So, when you say it sounds like it had like music to it. So I was listening to a song, it's by this guy called Jared Lawson. It's called I'll Be Your Radio. And so that's the idea of the piece. Like if I was somebody's radio, the relationship between me being radio and playing the song back to them.
Mm.
That's where the piece came from.
Uh,
Yeah, it's dope.
that was dope. And that came off, that it came off kind of that way. And it was like easy listening. Kimbrella, man,
Mm-hmm.
I see you. I see you out here.
That's the stuff I appreciate, y'all, and I appreciate everything I hear. It's so good to hear you guys, hear the new pieces, and I just enjoy what you guys do with the room. So one love, one mic, peace to all the poets before and after.
Peace, Queen. Peace, peace. We love you, Kimbrella. Oh,
Love you right back.
all right. A phenomenal night of poetry and spoken word, may I say. Been a phenomenal night. Feels good to be back. What about you, Payne?
Yeah, 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 yeah. Can't leave poetry alone. The game needs me.
Oh, man. All right, man. Let's keep this show and let's keep the rodeo going. Who we got next on
All
the
right.
mic?
Next on the mic is Boo.
Ah, man, that's crazy, man. I was just thinking about Boo. What's good, Boo? Let's bring Boo on up to the stage.
I sent the invite.
Well, I just sent the one. Let's see if that one. I
All
s-
right. Because I don't want nobody saying they got skipped or none of that.
All right, Boo got some technical. I'm gonna try one more time. See if she can come on up. If not,
Come on.
we'll
I'm I'm shooting
he
10 for 10
bat the
right now.
thousand, bat the
Back.
thousand. Yeah. If we can't get Boo right now, we'll go with somebody else, and then we'll bring Boo up next after that. Give her a
I
chance to
bet.
maybe go out, come back in, or whatever, and see if we can get on the stage. All right, who we got next?
Next on the mic is Candy Baby.
Ah, Candy B with that R&B T. Let's bring the queen on up to the stage. What it do, Candy baby?
Hello. What's going
Candy, what's
on? How
going
are you
on?
guys doing?
I'm great. I'm great. I'm
Oh, we
great.
good.
That's good. I'm over here drinking Mountain Valley spring water. It's so
Mount Mountain
refreshing.
What's going
Dally.
on in this PTR? Hold on, hold on,
Let
hold
me
on,
see.
hold
Hold
on.
on.
What's going
Whoa.
Look,
on in
I'm
this
fine.
PTR?
That's what's going on. I'm fine. I'm fine. And I can't help it. Okay?
That's right. Don't talk it.
It's a lot
Talk
going
your
on in
shit.
this
Talk your
PTR.
shit,
It's
man.
a lot going on. Are you doing a cereal ad? Are you doing ads for cereal?
I was doing a milk ad.
It's a milk ad.
Got milk.
Got milk.
All right, all right,
Oh
all
man.
right.
All right, I'm gonna do my poem and I'm gonna get on out of here. This is called Dance, and it's a rough piece. I've been playing
Dance.
with it off and on.
All right. I'm interested.
Dance, nigga, dance. You sure got that tap dance down pat after you broke away from the pack. Souls sold by the bottom of souls attached to sold out shows. You got your strings attached. Massa came with 30 pieces of silver to watch you sliver across the stage. Devil got you in a blue dress with the matching jigaboo lipstick. I sawed you with your tailored linen speckled and crimson glitter, cotton picked by thorns pricked fingertips. Magic. You a human beatbox. Speak to bring the people down. Ooh. Industry took his crown down. Tap dancing shoes came with whiplash. Mules and acres blasphemous black bars until you switch to Allah. Entertainment gods don't give souls back. Playbacks now your freedom snatched by entertainment bars. Dance, nigga, dance.
Shit like that, shit like that, shit like that, shit like that.
Dom the Mongo.
Go
Let me
ahead.
talk.
Go
Let me
ahead.
talk. Let me talk. Let me talk. Candy, this piece is dope. This piece is dope. But let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. When you get a hold of the cadence of this piece, because I like the flow of this piece. I like the speed and the delivery. I like the conviction and delivery. When you get a hold of this piece is fire. The only critique I have, yo, what you said some shit. What did you say? When you was like, I can't remember that whole part. You was like, industry took his crown down. You said some other shit, and then you was like, dance, nigga, dance. That was all dope. That was dope. But this piece need a little more on it. Cause this a slam. This a performance piece. This a slam piece. It just need a little more on it. You need about 40 seconds, 45 seconds, little more on it, Candy. It end a little abrupt. And I'm in the groove, and then you just end the piece. It need a little more on it. But this shit dope. This is dope.
Thank you. It ain't stopped talking to me yet, so it might be some more added to it.
Yeah, definitely you can add a couple of more stanzas to this. But yeah, man, I agree with Payne. This joint is fire. The It reminds me of this piece, you know what I'm saying, I got called Coon Ass Nigga. And it got that same vibe, man. You know what I'm saying? That I was thinking coon ass nigga. Look, dance, nigga. You know, from Sammy Davis to Chris Brown, we still dancing. And the sentiment resonates. It resonates. You know, not just because it's Black History Month. You know, because you got a lot of people out here that really think, you know, by switching it up and shucking and jiving and tap dancing, that they really getting ahead, man. And it's unfortunate. But this piece is dope, man. I agree with Payne, man. This is a performance piece that you can really, you know what I'm saying, bring home, you know, this sentiment of this particular piece. Fire though. Dance, nigga.
Thank you, gentlemen. I appreciate it. You guys have a happy rest of your Saturday. I'll see you next week.
Most definite queen. Dance, nigga. We're
Why
gonna
Candy
make
sound like she in the
it.
house? Why Candy sound like she at the house where they did the gin and juice video? I heard somebody in the back like Dominoes, nigga.
Yo.
Yo, listen, we closed the lineup at 11:30. So if you, I know you know, we still got a few superstars that want to, sign up lately. You got a few more minutes. So you got a few more seconds. Other than that, Next on the mic is Saint Nehemiah.
Let's bring the Saint on up to the stage. Saint, what it do, bro?
I'm good, man. How y'all doing, man? Look like y'all
Man.
making big moves. I see y'all.
Man. Yeah, man. You know, we're trying to make this thing for everybody, man. Bring it to the world. Yeah, man. What's going on with you, bro? What you got
Oh
going on?
man, I'm chilling, brother. I'm chilling. But I think y'all two are the two to do it, man. So I really pray that that thing goes far. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you, my
Appreciate
brother.
you, Saint. Thank
Y'all are
you, brother.
very refreshing to hear. Always a vibe with you guys, man. You know.
Appreciate you, King. For real, for real. What you
Thank
got
you,
for the
man.
people
Appreciate you,
tonight?
brother.
Oh man, you know it's Black History Month, so I'm gonna do my little Black History piece
All right.
called Freedom. Give me 1 second. I am my ancestors' wildest dreams because I have not bought into the lies of our enemies, nor have I taken side with our enemies, nor have I forgotten that we still have enemies, both inside and out, because all skin folk ain't kin folk. In other words, I am not hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, or flat out deceived. Neither am I anyone's coon, Uncle Tom, Jive Turkey, or your token Negro. In other words, I am not a Mason, neither do I belong to anyone's fraternity. I am reaching for eternity. So, no, I am not a Republican or a Democrat, nor do I belong to any branch of white Western Christianity. I am not compromised, neither will I compromise, neither do I negotiate with terrorists. I am completely led by the Holy Spirit and the Bible alone. So if you don't like what I'm saying, cry me a river, go home. Because I'm not going along with this culture. This is the voice of real revolution, and I want freedom, real freedom. Chains and boats, crops and ropes, unjust laws and gun smoke. Bow! Then the wise old man said, rocking in his chair, until you're ready to die for it, you'll never have your freedom. So I looked him right in his eyes and said, give me freedom or give me death. Then another man asked, how did they die? He died on the boat ride here. And this one, they pulled him limb from limb in front of his whole family. This one, they hung him and then set him ablaze after removing his genitals. And this last one, they shot dead, emptying all 3 magazines. Witnesses say it sounded like a firing squad. All of these black bodies, black and brown bodies, are all clearly dead, but the tears still flow from their face like a river. I tried my hardest to let it go, but everything inside my spirit is saying no, and the tears still flow like a river. But now they are unseen. In the heart of every black and brown revolutionary, there lies the invisible ink written on their pupils that can only be seen when their tears fall from their eyes. It reads, Father, forgive us. You were right. We will do it your way. Please lead the way and breathe into us the promised wind and deliver us once again from this last captivity and bring us back into the land of our nativity, lest our adversaries think themselves to actually have this victory. Shh. Can you hear it? The sounds of freedom. The people are shouting, our God will deliver us. He did it before, he'll do it again. Because now we are no longer scared of the barrels of their guns, and we no longer want a seat at their table or even eat at their table. We want freedom, and we want freedom now. Real freedom. Say it with me. I am my ancestors' wildest dreams. And no, I am not gang banging or twerking on anybody's TV screens. Say it with me. I am worth more than that. But I am still haunted and tormented by the screams of yesteryear of our ancestors' boat ride here and the continual genocide that still takes place right here in the USA. Black history, black history, black history. Did you know during slavery that New Year's Day was one of the worst days of the year for slaves because it could be the last day that they ever seen each other again? But yet we don't know the history. And when our parents or teachers try to tell it, they keep trying to tell us the bright sides of history. But yet a day that should be turned into a day of mourning for us at least, we celebrate with our captors, their new beginnings to their false gods. What are you really celebrating for? No, I understand them. I said you. There's still more work to do. We still need liberation. They still owe us reparations. But more than anything right now, we need God's participation. But we must repent to get that. We have to turn back to our God, not like they taught us, but as the Bible really teaches us. Because I'm done voting and marching and begging this new Pharaoh to change his laws. I'm ready to die for my freedom now. Because I don't know about you. I'm tired of this illusion of freedom. I want real freedom. No more chains, boats, crops, ropes, unjust laws, and gun smoke. Pow! Then the wise old man said, rocking in his chair, until you're ready to die for it, you'll never have your freedom. So I looked him right in his eyes and I said, give me freedom or give me death. Selah. Poem.
Shit like that, shit like
Down
that,
the
shit like
Mongo.
that, shit like that.
Down the Mongo.
Give me freedom or give me death. What's the name of this piece, Saint?
Freedom.
Freedom.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm nominating this. Wow, man. This was reminiscent of a state of an address, or you know, it kind of had a constitutional feel, like you know, but a different constitution, the Black Constitution.
That's right.
I was feeling this, man. I was really feeling this, man. And this was raw. It was naked, man. It was naked. It was in the voice of revolution. You know, the revolution won't be televised. This is reminiscent of that. This is the sound of revolution. Bleak, direct and focused. I love this piece, man. I thought you brought out a lot of truths. I thought you brought out a lot of truths. What you said about the reparations. There's so many different lines in this joint, man, that had so much value. But great job, man. I really dug this piece. Payne, what you thought about it?
Yeah, man, this felt more like a call to arms, man. This felt more like a proclamation, man, and it was very moving. Uh I am my ancestors' wildest dreams, man. I
Facts.
think you said that more than once in the piece,
Mm-hmm.
man. That shit struck me, man.
Mm.
It struck me because, I often ponder their position and their prayers being that, the remnant of their seed or the remnant of their lineage would not have to experience the atrocities that they experienced or have to live what they were living through. So I often think about that, like us being the fruition of that vision or that hope. I thought this was a great piece, Saint. I appreciate you.
Oh man, thank y'all both for the platform. Take real good heed to y'all feedback. Truly appreciate and respect both of y'all pens and y'all honesty. So thank you.
Most definite, King, man. We appreciate you too. Yeah, man. That's powerful, man. Powerful, man. Black History Month, man. I had my college Muhammad fist in the air like, whoa. All right. If you guys didn't know, it is 11:32. 2 minutes past the time to get on that mic. So unfortunately, if you didn't put iron in the chat, you will have to wait till next week. The mic is officially closed. Payne, who do we have next on the mic?
Who do we have last on the mic?
Oh, word.
Word.
I know you got somebody up your sleeve though for the closing.
Yo, I did, but you know what I'm saying? The stars ain't lining up. The stars are not lining up.
Mm,
So it may be that this person may be the closer, which I don't mind. I don't mind this
mm.
person closing the room. You know what I mean? I don't mind this person being the last person to spit tonight. I don't mind that.
So you want to upgrade this person from being on the chat to closer? You know, that's a different type of honor. We don't give the closer to everybody
You
or
know,
anybody. You know, it's different
that's
from
true.
signing up to the open mic and then being upgraded to a closer. You know, Mariano's, man.
So
You
if
don't
they the
find a
closer,
Mariano
if we
everywhere.
upgrade, if
Mm-hmm.
we upgraded them to the closer, then that means we saying our goodbyes now.
Yeah, that's what that would mean. That's exactly what that would mean. All right, so you first.
But wait, hold on. We might want to comment on this person piece. You don't think so?
Mm. See, that's the drawback when you the closer. You know what I'm saying? It's self-evident that, you know what I'm saying, no commentary needed. You know what I'm saying?
No commentary needed.
No commentary
But
needed for the
we could
closer.
talk before the piece. We could
Yeah,
chat. We could chat it up with them before the piece.
before the piece. And then when they close, you know what I'm saying? It's
So
self-explanatory.
this is it. This person is closing the show.
Okay, so we can do that. Well, you want to say your goodbyes
All right,
first?
so listen, y'all. We appreciate y'all for coming through, especially everybody that's been here since the beginning. We appreciate y'all. We know it's Saturday. You could have been doing something else, but you rocked out with us, and we appreciate that, man. We will be here. You know, if this listen, man, it's a lot of moving pieces. It's a lot of moving pieces. But as my grandmother used to say, God willing, we'll be here next. We'll be here
So
next Saturday.
iron is back on point. Iron is back on point. Iron is back on point.
Whoa. We guaranteed to be here for Iron, but how many mics it
No,
taking?
for me, how many mics is a go? You know what I'm saying? I'm committed, man.
Oh,
I'm
you
committed.
talking about that other factor. Oh. As I look in the queue, I'm gonna say less. So okay, I get it now. Now I understand. Yeah, you're right. All right. Anyway, we appreciate y'all, man. We'll be here next Saturday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's Grand Griot season. You know what I'm saying? Get focused, and we'll see y'all next Saturday, Black.
All right. Yeah, man. We love you guys. And like he said, it is Grand Grill season. The prompts are out. This episode will be up in podcast land within a matter of days. Once I get the editing done and all that, it'll be up. And you guys will have that link. We will definitely release more information about registration and how you can get to the Grand Griot. You know what I'm saying? We working the stuff behind the scenes, and we gonna make it happen. So, with that being said, man, we love you guys. Can't wait to see you guys next week when the dojo opens. So let's bring out the last person / closer on the mic, bro. I got an idea who this is.
You know who it is, man.
It
It's
got
the
to be only one
original
person.
Rio.
Griot's in the building. Bring our brother Geronimo Tat on up to the stage. Geronimo, what it do, bro?
What's good, y'all?
What's goody, man? What's goody, man?
Man, it feel good to be in this space, man. It feel cozy, man. It feel like home.
Appreciate you, man. We had a unplanned hiatus, dealing with circumstances behind the scenes, but we're back strong and we ready to go, man. You know what I'm saying? Happy to have you here. You know what I'm saying? About to put some fire down, man. What's been going on in your world, Geronimo?
Oh man, whole lot of writing. Uh, getting ready for this summer because this is a mad summer. You know,
Indeed it is.
I want to say this, Saint Nehemiah. You know
Mm,
what? You know what I heard when I heard him do that piece?
mm,
I heard some Miju in it,
mm,
and I
mm,
heard Brother Habib in it.
mm.
And I don't know if y'all know what them two names mean, but you know, those is the Grand
Those are
Griots.
grand griots, B, for real.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I heard two of them in one piece. I'm just saying. I'm
Yeah,
just
man. Saint dope, man. Saint dope, man. I love the voice that he comes from, and he's always, spitting something that's motivational. You know what I mean? Always spitting something that's gonna motivate the heart, man, make the melanin move. And yeah, man, appreciate that, brother.
indeed, indeed. Yeah.
So yo, Cat, man, I'm wondering, man. You know what I'm saying? No spoilers or nothing, but I'm trying to see. I'm trying to get my finger on the pulse of things. You know what I'm saying? Pause.
Pause.
Is you trying to come to New York today?
You
Is
are.
you trying to come to New York to that Grand Griot?
Hello, Brooklyn. Hi.
Hello, Brooklyn.
Ah,
You
Get you
are.
a chopped cheese and some Timberlands.
I, I. That's what's up. See, that's what I'm talking about, man. This is what I'm talking about. All right, with no further ado, Mr. Tat, the mic is yours, man. Let's go.
Yes, sir. This piece here is the piece I've been running around with this February. It is called Butter Pecan.
Ooh, I love butter pecan, man. That's my favorite.
Yo, I heard this shit last night. This shit fire, Black. This
Oh,
shit
word.
fire.
All right, let's go.
Yes, sir. All right. My son and I was conversing over a bowl of ice cream, and randomly when we were speaking, he asked me why my favorite ice cream was butter pecan. Had me thinking of the reason. At first, I was like, well, for one, it's always in season. A bowl of butter pecan in a movie is the best way to end the evening. It's like vanilla ice cream, but with extra seasoning. But seriously, when I thought about it, I got it from my mama. She got it from her mama. And my great grandmother made it by hand in a tin can. My dad loved it too. Now I'm thinking, is this just what old people do? Old nigga behavior. Like why that flavor? I ain't think it was nothing major. But as it turns out, it was born out of something greater, just like the rest of American history. It was racism for sure. They thought vanilla was too pure for us colored folks. So no root beer and vanilla floats, allowing us to only have vanilla ice cream on July 4th like some kind of joke. I mean, the day that's supposed to represent independence and freedom, pretend that we're all equal on that day of all days is the only day people are allowed to be people. When white people rallied together but wasn't mobbing, and the sun basking in how much they've been robbing, and black people eat vanilla ice cream, silently sobbing, praying for a better option. And I don't mean option like 31 flavors. And no, I don't mean like some fucking ice cream. Even though we thought that the Metropolitan would be more Neapolitan, but who can think about ice cream when you can hear the screams of people hollering? And if they would stop access to a dessert, then what you think they did to scholarships? Wealth or politics? Health or acknowledgement? What vanilla means in America has one hell of a following. I scream, you scream, we all scream for equality. Chasing after ice cream trucks as a kid. Embarrassed to think about how I was so excited. We danced a jig singing to that song. How many times? Shit, there ain't no telling. But then I got the scoop that the name of that song was Nigga Want a Watermelon. Shit, I even hated those pointy cones as a kid. I thought it looked like the KKK and in masking hoods America. It's just like McDonald's because this ice cream machine just don't work like it should. It's been a rocky road. Nothing has been all cookies and creams. I mean, look at the foreigners that was in pursuit of the American dream. Now they tell their kids if they see ice, scream, traumatized. They walk on eggshells with bad nerves. So even the very mention of that frozen dairy treat is a bad word. Any given Sunday when those ice cream trucks roll up, it's not a soft serve. Of course, it's just parfait for the course. I mean, I Googled this other French term to find out what it means and seen that a la mode means served in the current fashion. And racism is just as American as apple pie and vanilla ice cream. Poem.
Shit like that, shit like that, shit like that, shit like that.
Down the Mongo.
Every button. That was fire. That was fire. Listen, a phenomenal night of spoken word indeed. Thank you guys for coming out, sharing your artistry, communing together, creating the vibe that we create on Saturdays. We love you guys. Good night. Wow. As iron sharpens iron, so one man sharpens another.
The story. I thought it was a good story. I just felt like it was parts of the story that lagged a little bit for me.
Your cadence, man, it captivated me.
Me, it's just the sincerity in the piece. I could feel that, and the emotion is always going to win me over when I can feel that it's real. So
it was one of those pieces that where you're waking people up. You know what I'm saying? Bringing awareness. It was an awareness poem, and I really dug it, and I really dug the message behind it.
Thank y'all very much. I really appreciate it. I appreciate the space.
Are you ready to enter the dojo? Here, iron sharpeth iron.